What's everybody, Manny from Motomillion. In this video of the R1M series, we're going to get down inside the heart of this bike. We're going to change a few things with the airbox. That's going to require us to remove the tank. What are we doing? Well, we're going to be doing the World Superbike velocity stacks, the upper and lower stacks. We're going to be putting a Sprint race air filter on it. We're going to be installing a smog block-off plates, which get rid of the popping of the exhaust, which you might have heard and seen on that exhaust video that we just did. If you have not, I suggest you watch that video because this exhaust might look familiar to you. This is not the Evolution. This is the World Superbike system that we've gotten from Akrapovic. Furthermore, we have the gold tape right here. We're going to be putting some gold tape on the airbox, on the bottom parts of the airbox at least, so that we could get rid of some of that heat soak that happens on these bikes on the dyno. Because if you watched our dyno video, on our third run, the bike was heat soaked quite a bit, that there was a considerable drop in power. Anyhow, less talking, let's get some wrenching done and let's get to it. This was loose in there.
What is that?
I don't know, it looks like some sort of like a washer, like a lock washer. Stuff happens, you know? Good thing we filled up the fuel. So what we're taking off here is the O2 sensor, since we're not going to be running them with this exhaust system. And finally we have access. That's what it was. Someone might have seen it. I know you guys love to comment on stuff, which, hey, by all means go ahead. But I bet if we didn't mention it, you guys will say, hey, your O2 sensor's hanging, but we're removing them. Let's see how the velocity stacks are so that we could see. Yeah, this is the air filter, so this is basically this is what it requires to. Yeah, completely different from the Ducatis, right? Look at this thing. So this is the actuation that you'll see on the velocity stacks. On the lower RPMs, you use the stacks in the bottom. And the longer stacks are required for higher RPM applications, and that's when the stacks will go down just like this, and that's when the upper stacks come into play. So if you guys take a look, these are the factory velocity stacks. These are the World Superbike ones. As you can tell, it's much higher. Again, the higher the stack, it means that it's meant to speed up the air that much more. As the name suggests, velocity stack, it stacks the velocity. So when the engine is running at a higher RPM, it needs air at a higher velocity. So this is what's going to help it. And these are what we'll put on there. Let's see. As you see, even the lower stacks are a lot shorter too. Again, this is what's in play when it's on lower RPM. It means that this is going to be probably adding more power also in the lower range as well, because the higher the stacks are means that it's meant for higher RPMs. But we'll see it on the dyno, so we know exactly what we've done with these. It's going to be a lot of fun to put the gold tape on. I'm going to be applying gold tape to the bottom of this as much as possible to reflect. So this is reflective tape, so this reflects the heat away. And also while I'm doing this, Michael's going to be installing the smog block-off plates.
They're very tight.
They don't want you to take it off.
Yeah, probably. Gold, you feel like Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. I don't know what kind of Christmas you had. I think I had gold on my Christmas. Maybe gold chocolates.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had.
Friggin' hot to do this.
This man is doing right now slow motion, how sweat going down your nose. Look at this. You don't think so? They want you to remove it. Oh yeah, they do. That flag wasn't real, it was studio in Houston.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, I don't know. But yet there are conspiracy theories if they really went to moon.
You've been watching them, I guess.
Yeah, and you know, flat Earth, right?
That's flat though, you know that.
Of course it's flat. I don't know who think it's round. Like, you see something round? No, flat. That's it. It's like when you coming home and the father asks you like, what's closer, moon or your school? What's closer? And you say school. You say school, of course. I was like, are you stupid? Do you see your school? But I can see the moon.
I've never heard that before. Is that a Slovakian joke?
Probably, I just translated.
That is funny though. Done!
Not done nothing. You haven't done half of it.
More than half of it.
And then it's gonna be like, okay, we're done, just one more. By the time that's finished, I can put the air in the new wheels and the tires with my mouth.
We're losing lights!
And patience.
Patience for sure.
Two hours later.
Out here playing football, waiting for Manny to finish.
Beautiful. 3 hours later. I'm gonna plug off this hole. That's it.
There we go. So here's our velocity stacks installed. And as you see, the motion is the same as the stock ones, except the stacks are just different. We have our sprint filter, P08 F185 filter. Goes in here just like this. Just one thing that we noticed is this is the stock air filter. This has this piece in the bottom. I don't think we're using this on the sprint filter. So the sprint filter is just this piece. This by itself saves weight even. But yeah, so I think this is it. We're ready to put our airbox pad out back on. So there we have it, guys. That's it for this part. What we did was the velocity stacks, the airbox, and we put some gold tape under the airbox to help it with the heat soak on the dyno. On the next episode, we're going to be putting the Brent tuning flash on it to get rid of all of the stuff that we removed and get the mapping correct on the bike. If you like anything you see, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Until next time, guys, have a great one. What's up, guys? Manny from the future. My OCD didn't allow it and I wanted to do it right just to see, well, just to make sure that on the dyno we don't get heat soak or as little as heat soak as possible. I did cover up the airbox with that gold reflective tape. I took everything off, put it back together, and I don't know why it's pixelated. I don't know if it's my eyes or something, but if you can see or not see, there's a belly pan on this bike because we did install a belly pan and the bike is ready to go. Also, stay tuned for the news from the SP2 because on the next episode, we got some news live while we were working on the bike about the SP2 that I'm so excited about.